Hi friends, this is Galen Martling. I'm back again today sharing two cards that are the same but different. And so I'm going to do a few of these types of projects to show you how to use similar supplies but different. I'm using different colors and different occasions, different sentiments, and slightly different layouts, and I want to share how I do that. I pre-cut all of the die cuts. These are cocktail glasses, and both of them are going to be for celebration, but one's going to be an anniversary card, the other is going to be a wedding card, but it could be lots of different occasions. And the first one I'm going to do is this wonderful wedding themed card. This is a die set from the Happier Hour collection by Spellbinders. I also used rectangle dies. I used BetterPress press plates for sentiments and hot foil for the sentiments. I used cotton cardstock to have that good BetterPress impression. And also I used 3D embossing for both of the cards for the background. I just changed up the colors of the cardstock, the papers, the ink blending, and even the shimmery glasses. I switched up the colors on them and changed up the layout a little bit on the placement of the flowers. The first thing I wanted to get started with was, after I assembled all the tiny die cuts to make the elements, I went ahead and made the sentiments using the BetterPress plate, but instead of the ink, I used hot foil. So I used it with the Glimmer hot foil system. And so that's very easy to do. It's the BetterPress press plates work great with ink, just using the BetterPress platform, or by pressing either hot foil or and embedding the impression into the paper. The Glimmer foil works great too, the Glimmer system. So this set, one of my favorite things is to have sentiments that cut out and press all at the same time. And this set provides a lot of sentiments with just one pass of the hot foil in the Glimmer system. And I love that. So this BetterPress plate works wonderfully. I have sentiments left over for other projects. And so now this is a second layout. I have different colors in the background, a bolder look with black in the foreground, and the cocktail glass is with more of a golden shade in the treasured cardstock line, and so it shimmers but not as bright as the metallic silver, but it's beautiful and elegant just the same, just looks a little different in the placement and the ink blending and the colors I chose for this card. And so this one is more of a richer look, where the wedding ring card was more of an elegant, lighter look. This one has the same die cuts, just colored differently and placed a little bit differently. The ribbon I tuck in both cases behind the glass stem, just to give it a little bit of a 3D effect. And the flowers are layered, and then they're adhered with foam tape to give them a little bit of a dimension and a little pop of texture. This one is a happy anniversary card. Both of them have sentiments on the inside and the outside. I love that. And so we're going to go ahead, and that is the inside sentiment there. This says happy anniversary on the outside, and it says pop, clink, fizz, and celebrate on the inside. So now for the second card, it's going to be a little more delicate looking and softer, because it's going to be for a wedding. And it could be, I guess, for an engagement or a wedding. So the outside sentiment is a ring, a promise, a lifetime. And the inside for this card is going to be cheers to happy ever after. Cheers to happy ever after. So the sentiments for this card would lend itself to a wedding, but there's other sentiments in this set that works great. Also, you can just make this be a birthday card just by switching out maybe the icons and the sentiments. So I just went ahead and chose 2 cards for celebration made differently. And so you see I tuck this ribbon behind one of the ribbon layers behind the glass stem again, placed it on the left side this time, and I'm placing a smaller sentiment at the top. And I use the stem, I lift the bottom of the stem up, I go ahead and take this ring and put it around that stem and have the diamond ring there. I use glitter cardstock for the diamond and also for the shoes. So it's a pair of shoes. They're two different shoes. I just placed them together for the sake of space on the card. And there's a shimmery version of that cocktail glass made with silver foil in the treasured cardstock line. So beautiful and all ready to go for a wedding card. And I hope this gives you some inspiration to try your supplies in 2 different ways. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.